So now let's look at the fixed and updated code. Before we do, I'm just gonna walk through the old one just briefly as we kind of already did that. Some of the things that we found out in the old code was that we had secrets that were embedded in code for like our session management. We also noticed that we had our credentials, admin and admin over here that was embedded in the code as well. And then we also figured out that our upload functionality actually doesn't really care as far as whether it's an image or not. It just grabs whatever the user has supplied it. So these were the three main things that we are fixing, just to give you a reminder of that. Now on the right side, this on the left side is that vulnerable code or the code or original code with a lot of vulnerabilities in there. And on the right side is our updated code. I'm going to expand that and then I'll just walk you through some of the enhancements that we did in this code. So now we've moved that secret key into a config file that we read into memory. We've now moved our username and password into something else. And this time I just changed it to your secure password. I can make it like admin again, doesn't matter. But as this is assuming that we're choosing something even stronger and so forth. But we've moved those hard-coded credentials into a configuration file. That's one of the first fixes we did. I'll go back to the server code, and just to remind you, there are a few more modules that I added. So one of them is Helmet, which is a security-related library for handling HTTP headers and so forth. And Helmet is basically going to apply some of the security enhancements that we're doing. And then obviously, we also added some session configuration stuff to handle users cookies and so forth to ensure that we can manage those sessions securely by setting like HTTP only and so forth. And now let's look at the fixed code. When I go here, we can see in uploads that image test is there. Now let's see if I try to upload a source file or some installation file, which in this case we assume would be like our malicious file that a malicious user will upload. So let me just go back there to browse, and then I'm gonna try to grab like installation file.